But it's going to be a slobber knocker, this one.
Oh, wow. Okay, so now the Tigers offense is going to line up. 2 receivers at the top, 2 at the bottom. Hayes line up to the left of Mason. Mason's going to take the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself up the middle.
He's going to gain about 8 yards on the play. And really, that was a good play. He put the ball in the stomach of Hayes and pulls it out, right at the last minute, takes the ball and gains 8 yards down to the Brave. Looks like about the 26. So set 2 and short. Going to be 2 and second here. So
and that was a great play analyzation by Mason Smith. It's so good that Hayes actually thought the ball was on to be.
He did.
Mason actually had to take the ball and say, "Hey, no, I'm supposed to run it on this play." That was a great job. So this time he's going to actually give the handoff, but nothing's happened though. He's going to break a tackle, spin out of another, but he's basically going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Give credit to Hayes because he really fought there. He loses about a yard there, but he fought. It could have been worse, but it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Tigers. Yeah. We'll see what happens coming up.
What? That was the play before. Man, that was some tough running by Mason Smith.
It was.
Man, that guy can run.
So shout out to Mason for taking control.
All right, so they're going to come back out. They're going to keep the same formation. And this Tony Barnes line up to the left of Mason. Mason takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Barnes. Barnes going to take it around right field, cut it up, pick up about 8 yards on the carry.
So Tony Barnes, our player of the week from last week, and also the Farm Bureau player of the week, picking up some good accolades there, takes the ball and runs hard around the Tiger tackle to get down to the 20. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line here in the third quarter. With 9:59 left, and it's being brought to you by Razmy's Party Supply, coming soon to Laurel on Leontone Price Boulevard.
Well, I tell you what, it seems like right now this Tiger offense is having a party on that field right now.
Absolutely.
Oh, and wow.
Okay, and that was a pass intended for, it looks like, Jay Jones from 20 yards out, and it had a little bit too much air up under it, Kinsley.
That could have been the case, but I mean, he looked like he was. If he would have stretched his body and sacrificed his body a little bit, he could have reeled that one in. But I mean, that was a great throw by Mason Smith. Let's see what they choose to do this time. It wouldn't surprise me if they go right back to the air.
Might as well, or another quarterback keep, and try to confuse a Braves or even a silent count.
Yeah, and Jay Jones, I mean, he had quite a few steps on that defender. They're going to line up 2 receivers at the top, 2 at the bottom. Barnes to the right of Mason, but Mason's going to keep it himself. And going to meet a couple of Braves defenders at the line of scrimmage.
So he gets about a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9 with about 9:25 left to go in the third quarter, Kinsley. So really, in this neck of the woods, I would probably be trying to go for it here on 4th down.
I mean, I definitely would go for something deep. Hey, even threw a little trickery over the middle. Hey, you can go for probably go for an option or something. I mean, at this point, also going to drop back, going to go over the middle. Had a step on the defender, and wow, they called that an incomplete pass.
So he must have dropped it on the way down. It didn't look like it from here.
Right, that did not look like an incompletion.
But it is what it is. From right here, it'll be a 37-yard field goal if the Tigers so choose to do that. But it looks like they're going to stay on the field and go for it, Kinsley.
I mean, I definitely would. I mean, you come all this way, might as well get something out of it. Let's see. We're going to see what direction they choose to go here. Jay Jones just met a coach at the sideline to get the play call, so let's see what happens here.
So this is a big play here for the Tigers here in the second half.
Because they go trips at top, 1 receiver at the bottom. Mason Smith's going to roll out. Had nowhere to go as he had a Brave defender all in his face, so he just threw the ball out. So nothing happened on that play, so they're just going to choose to turn it over on down.
Turn it over on downs, and so the Braves will take over on about the 20-yard line, 22-yard line it looks like. So the Braves take over with 8:40 left in the third quarter, being brought to you by Razmy's Party Supply.
Alrighty, so let's see the Braves offense takes the field. And again, let's hope the Tigers defense capitalizes and just gets the ball back in good field position. So, I mean, there's still a chance on this end of the field.
Absolutely.
All right,
So the Braves get lined up.
Gun trips over here.
Trips receivers at the bottom, one at the top, and the snap is over
Ball's
Mitchell's head.
loose. Ball's
he's
loose. It
gonna
looks like
take
it's going to be a
hit.
safety.
Looks like it's going to be a
A
safety.
safety for the
down.
Tigers.
And they're not going to give him the safety.
His feet are in the end zone.
His feet was definitely in the end
His
zone.
feet was in the end zone from here.
And they're
here
gonna
at the
put
press
it
box.
right outside. And wow.
You know, that's mighty interesting.
They're going to die here.
Mighty interesting. You know, right outside of the goal line, it's going to be second and long here. You know, and that looked like it was going to be a safety for the
that
Tigers.
was indeed a safety if the ref would just do his
Trip
job and
over
call
here.
the play as it's supposed to be called. That was definitely a safety.
Tell Cody.
So again, the Braves lined up, two receivers at the bottom, one at the top. It looks like there's some confusion on the Braves offense as a man jumped. And there's a flag.
So-
Looks like there was hesitation to call pull the flag.
That guy can't go in motion.
Again, that we're just asking the refs to do their job and just call the
Call
game
it.
as they see it.
You know, I mean, I think they're being heavily influenced by entities here at South Jones. I'm not going to say, but, you know, we all know who.
All right, so it looks like they pulled the flag, and okay, so they looks like they just kind of called a delay of game or
outside
something.
of Jay up top. There's a guy standing up outside of Jay over there.
This is a great opportunity for the Tigers to possibly get a
There's still
safety,
a guy
which
outside of
was
Jay.
not called, or a fumble, or something.
Hey, a pick six would be
there's a
beautiful.
guy
A
outside
pick
of Jay
six
up
would be
top.
amazing right here.
Okay, so both teams are getting lined up.
Braves has got it first and long from the one.
Two receivers at the top, one at the bottom. Man in motion. Mitchell tries to keep it himself. Going to bring
Allen's
out a
standing up. He
couple
got
of
knocked
yards.
out there.
Going to bring
Third
up
down.
third and long. Mitchell gets about a yard on the play, so it's going to be third and long from the 2-yard line now.
All right, so as of right now, the Tiger defense should be.
All right,
I mean,
you gotta
they should
get
be
the nose
expecting a
back
long
out.
pass. So
Yeah, it's coming. The long pass is
it's
definitely coming.
because they have a ways to go
They
to
got
get
a
a first
5-man
down.
front.
And I mean, their backs are against the end zone. Let's see what they choose to do at this point. They're having to huddle up to get it all together.
That trips over here, trips over here. It's empty. He's in an
They
empty
ain't.
set.
Okay, so it's
The
like
Braves are going to call a timeout. There was a little confusion.
on that end.
Yeah, so the Braves have it
they were
second
in.
and long. And we'd like to thank our sponsor here in the third quarter, Razmy's Party Supply. So Ramsey Walters is the owner. That's coming soon to Leontine Price Boulevard there and close to downtown
Are you
mall.
going to stay in 50
Gotta
or
have
you
all
going
your
to go
party
cash?
supplies, and tailgate
Okay, well then get the
supplies,
nose out and put
and
McKenzie in.
all of that fun stuff.
Yeah, and you know, Leontine Price Boulevard it's really starting to be on the rise now. So I mean, just it's, a party supply
I'd
store
stay
in
away
the
from the
city of
HVAC,
Laurel is
though. If he
always
goes
a great
empty,
thing. So
if he
you know,
goes empty, Coach, it don't
huge
matter.
shout out to Rasmus on that.
Text to the field. Go to the field.
6:49 left to go in the third quarter, so the Braves are coming back on the field with the Tigers joining them at down there towards the would be the
Hey,
Tiger.
have we, but
end of the field.
have
So
we got?
we'll see what
Have we
happens
in a
here.
four-man
I
front
sense
now?
something magical is about to happen here, John.
I think so too. So hopefully we can have something good to happen here for us, and
No, they ain't double
We'll
slot.
see what
They ain't double
happens.
slot.
So they line up, two receivers at the bottom, one at the top,
Just tackle the
one
dive
man in the
quarterback.
backfield. So let's just see what happens. Mitchell is going to fake the handoff and keep it himself. It's like he's going to.
It's fourth down.
It's gonna be-
up the first, but he doesn't look like he's quite going to have the first down.
so
That was Mitchell on the keeper. Picked up a good amount of yardage.
It's fourth
along the
down
left
here
side.
on the play, but we don't. Some more confusion by the
It's
referees.
flag over there.
Looks like there's a flag on the play.
Well, if they take him back anymore, we'll see what
Well,
they're
if
going to
you take
definitely be in the
penalty,
end
that'd
zone.
be fourth down, wouldn't it?
Well, you got to wonder, why he was so open on that play, and there's always a reason, and so that was a reason.
Yeah, just the reason for everything.
Now it's going to bring it back, and it's going to be third and long from the Brave too.
Got the backs up against the wall. Let's see how they're going to respond. I see just bringing an all-out blitz in the situation.
Yeah,
like
I mean, just bring the house on this one, and leave you about 3 guys, and to defend the pass, and see what happens here.
Man, it seems like the refs are having more conversations than the actual coaching team.
It's not like they really haven't done a great job tonight, but we're not gonna harp on that.
Kind of liking the musical selection out there.
Not bad, not bad.
Get them turned up on the Tigers turned up.
I heard them playing "Welcome to the Jungle" out there a minute ago.
Oh man,
I guess they forgot who they were playing.
I got to give them a reminder.
Yeah,
I'm good with it.
All right, let's see here. They're still conversing out there.
If you're playing the NCAA here, you'd do a dime all-out blitz, wouldn't you?
Sit in the house, huh?
Bring the house on it. Bring the cornerbacks
You
and
tell them better watch face.
Let's see here.
third and Moselle.
Hey, you better go back to 50.
Now they're going to change their mind, and
What?
so
Okay, what just
instead
Let's
of
see if they get the
they
punt
they
thing
could
in.
have
They may
either
go for it down there.
had the opportunity to
Bring
have the
punt
Braves
team on. Watch
repeat
fake.
third down, but Mitchell did not get the first down, so it would have been 4th and 4 for the Braves. So Coach Braddock opted them to punt the ball instead of giving the Braves another chance.
Because
So really,
that's the quarterback now.
a good play call.
Okay, I can
That's
respect
quarterback
that.
first protector.
And that's Morris back to receive for the Tigers. Oh, it's a pretty decent kick. So Morris fields. Let's see what he chooses to do with it. Breaks
on.
a couple of tackles, cuts it up midfield, going to reverse
going.
field.
Keep
Looks like he's
going.
going to have a wall set up. Oh, and he has green grass ahead of him. He's going to jump over a defender and be brought down at about the 32-yard line. Wow, that was quite a return for Jalen Morris.
It looked like about a 32, 35-yard return there on that play. The Tigers are going to get it down around the 30-yard line of the Braves. So, again, the Tigers start with really good field position to start the drive here with about 6 minutes and 2 seconds left to go in the third quarter here, Kinsley. And so look for something big to happen on this series of plays.
Yeah,
Yes,
since this whole game, I've really looked for something exciting to happen on the offense, especially since they've opened up the passing game. I mean, since they've opened up that dimension of their philosophy, it's like the Braves defense. They don't know what to expect.
It's still the same score here in the third quarter, 21-14. South Jones leading, but we've
think
got
that's about to change.
it could change here in a few minutes. The Tigers have had their opportunities. There was a missed safety call back here.
Won't they take one of them water
they
cows
missed,
and set it right down there by that
a
bench
field goal
over there?
opportunity. So
And there's two. They got two water
really,
cows. And put one down there by
it
the
could
chairs.
be
and
closer
they don't
than
have
what
to
it
go so
actually
far.
is.
You're absolutely right. So the Tiger offense, they get set to start their offensive drive. They have Tony Barnes in the backfield. They have Jay Jones at the bottom. Looks like they're going to go the old I formation. Oh, I love this formation. And Smith on the center. Oh, he had a lane, but it closed fairly quickly.
Second 10.
Looks like probably somebody missed a block on that one.
Yeah, the Braves came in for it. They blitzed the gaps, and they found the hole and really got Hayes down before he could even get past the line, and got a 2-yard loss. So it's 2nd and 12.
I'm going to see if they keep this same formation going. I kind of I like the result. That I mean, it could have been a very promising play, and they're going to keep the same formations. They have basically Tony Barnes in at the fullback position and Antonio Hayes at the running back position. So let's see what they do. They're going to hand it off to Hayes. He's going to get to the